Or they just go for the Baxia.
Yeah,
For
they
the Prio
wanna-
mid. I mean, Yif, Khaled, Baxia, I don't think they was very comfortable in the mid lane now. Prio
Absolutely,
mid.
especially dangerous grass.
Yeah.
Right?
They gotta go glue roam here.
They gotta go glue
This is a perfect game for glue roam.
Yep.
I think if they go glue roam, I might side with Dewa a bit more.
I agree, Glue Room is very good here. But if they're feeling spicy, can they just go like a Suyu or Leomord? But I don't feel like that's kind of Dewa style. I think they
Yeah.
just want to match the mid lane with the glue. So let's see what they will, what Coach Trite will pick here on the last pick.
Is this gonna be a
It has
Yeah,
to be.
it
glue.
has to.
All right.
It has to.
So they go for the save glue. Mid prio was something we discussed.
Yep.
Who has mid prio in this matchup? Onic still up on top with a win streak. Will the Dark Horses Dewa United be the answer to solve and take Onic down once and for all? We're going to the Land of Dawn for game number 1 in this best of 3 series.
So in the mid lane, it's gonna be Kibo is just gonna zone out, gets the early XP and the gold from the new patch, you know exactly. And yeah, the pokes, Yif and the Khalid is kind of annoying. But yeah, from this I can see it's just Onyx gonna control the mid, especially with the Baxia, with the roll and everything. So it's gonna be a winning matchup, kind of winning matchup, but it's a so-so matchup, I feel like.
On that note,
Ooh.
Lutfi concussive blast
Yep.
this time.
He's gonna go for Prio here. Oh, an attempt there from Kyrie Dolan. Good retry.
Emblem by Bayou, I think nothing's too special. I think just Ludwig taking the concussive blast, knowing that he's just gonna rotate early, fast clear. Oh, Octa. Oh.
Wow, he got caught really low. That's the beauty of the poke of a Yi.
Hey,
Oh,
boy.
Keyboy!
Flicker in, very aggressive. Dolan can be rotating as well. Glam Slam the pass by Muezza. Spatial migration. Keyboy going for the heals. He's gonna be caught in the immobilization as Sans tries his best to help his buddy out, but it's first blood to Dolan.
A little overconfident there by Keyboy. He thought he could get that kill. Luckily, Octa was still able to deny that away from him. But that does put it in terms for Dewa just a little bit more. You know, shake things up in the mid trio just a little bit more in favor towards Dewa.
I think Kiwo is just being Kiwo, you know. He will look that kind of play, but I think Octa is improved so much. He
Yes.
expect that, and he flickered on the right time. But I think for this first turtle fight, Onyx will be looking at Octa for sure.
Yep.
No flick, still level 2, almost 2 levels behind, 1 level behind against stuns. I think Onyx will kind of control it, but I think Dewa's just gonna try and fight with the Gwyn and the Arlo combo.
Yep. It's all about that combo, but they know Octa needs to go and soak in that wave up top first. Muezza holding this. Keyboy going to go for the chunk as well. That's where they can really utilize this composition. 10! Final slash into the spatial migration. The Battle Requiem, a full on combos. Lidby dives in, but Dolan wins out the rectory. He's going to be caught. Lidby goes to the air and bursts down Dolan. It's a 2-for-1 trade with Dewa getting the turtle. Keyboy, no flicker. Muezza responds to the flicker for himself, maybe. And Kelra just double laning.
Oi, Keyboy?
Uh-oh.
Again?
Muezza can go for the mount. He does get it!
Oh.
Keyboy, no flicker, brought back into Octa. He gets a Raging Sandstorm in time, but the rest of the team is here. The final slash and a vengeance to take Keyboy down.
He's disruptive, but I mean, he's been taken down twice already in the first 3 minutes of the game. As we take a look at the talent prediction, just a little bit here early by Gope, it looks like everyone is all in favor of Onic, except for Papulo with a 2-0 for Dewa United. I mean, right now, Onic behind on the neutral objectives, but they're up on kills.
Oh, already used the final slash. Oh, he got it back up again, Kin! That was impressive, but too much damage.
I mean, this is a very explosive game, no? 6 kills, 3 minutes already. I mean, Kin, I know you're a very good player. You can outplay everyone. Against 3, I think there's no hope. Maybe trying to just poke because he knows that Kelra uses the Mountain Shocker, just trying to poke. But we can see like Onyx game plan here. They just want to bully Kin out of this lane. Oh my god.
There it is. There it is. Not giving, not allowing, not giving space at all to Kin. And it's peculiar, right? I mean, if we're looking, you know, face value at the statistics, at the data, Dewa United, they have the turtle. They're equal on kills with Onic, and yet Onic still holds that 1,000 gold lead.
Yeah, I think it's because they try to burst out Kyrie, which is a very, very tanky boy. Baxia first turtle is almost unkillable. So they just, Onyx just focus on the kills that they can get, and they did it. But, I mean, look at Kin's first item, the Dreadnought armor. It's very uncanny of Kin building the Dreadnought armor first item.
Gotta respect that base damage, man. From the team. Dolan.
Oh, wow.
Rare
Correct.
miscalculation from Keyboy. He was expecting it to land. No radiant sands from Kid, gonna be targeted down. Oh my god, everything. The Kid just see much Dolan is able to find a spatial migration of the battle record, but he gets bursted down by Lutpi and Sans on that RWM. Mueza can only get one. Onic are just too good.
They turned that completely around. They lost Keyboy in the process, sure, but they land everything. They get 3 members. They get the neutral objective, the second turtle of the game. But it felt like it went right? Final slash, spatial migration.
Oh my god, Kyrie.
Kyrie.
What? What is that damage, my guy?
It's the Cursed Helmet first item, man. For Cursed Helmet done for Kyrie. This is the in-game equipment by Dunia Games. Kyrie, if you're Baxia and you're owning the early game, build Cursed Helmet and you can solo kill everyone on the side lanes for sure. But, I mean, looking back at the fight, the reason why Dewa, it looks good for Dewa, right? They hit the spatial migration, but Kin was very low on that fight. So that's why Kin cannot dish out a lot of damage in that fight. So that's why they kind of lost the team fight. And Baxia, man, this is why it's very, very prio, even on MPLPH and on MPLI, because it's just very strong on the early game.
Is that the usual build though? In MPLPH, when you're in a winning scenario, you go for that build item, the Cursed Helmet?
I think it's rare because they just want to be like play safe and just be alive. But Kyrie is just going the ultra aggressive route.
Okay.
I mean, he's the Baxia master.
Yeah. Kumar.
Kumar, Kyrie Kumar.
He's been evolving, man, with the Baxia. He's been so good at the Baxia
He's rolling
lately.
with it. Yeah, he's being oppressive. He's really trying to, you know, pin down. Maybe the side lanes are definitely struggling here. So despite Onic losing a little bit in that early game, you know, in the mid trio, they've been able to pressure the side lanes so well. As we take a look at the audience prediction now by GoPay, 89% in favor of Onic. It's a 4,000 gold lead. It's looking quite good for Onic.
Yeah. Dude, it just... If you look at the draft, right, if you see a Guinevere, a Glue, and an Arlet on the same team, and then you see the gold lead, this is just uncanny.
Yo, I agree. I mean, the way Onic has been playing is just good. They try to always punish the side laners first before the object spawn, because they know if all full health, they cannot win the fight. So let's see what they do in this turtle fight.
They still gotta be careful. Oh, Keyboy, again with the radiant sandstorm. Keyboy can be brought back into the battle requiem, but that's just the roamer. Keyboy down against Mueza. Octa now dove on as the wings by wings. Dolan able to escape. Goes into the front, maybe pops into blaze into Wenlutpi! Dives in deep and gets caught by the spatial migration of Dolan. Mueza looking for the mount, goes in for Flicker, doesn't find Kelra. He spaces perfectly. He can go for the mount on Kai, and he does. But that shield unity brings him away, and Sans is still poking.
That was beautiful peel. Oh, real manipulation. Dolan's caught low here.
Yeah. Control back over on Kai. Dolan and Kyrie, both retributions are down. Kelra gonna go for the shot. Retri is up for Kyrie. He's gonna walk up. Final slash caught him. Now Retri is perfect. Dolan even went for the Requiem for that, but he's gonna lose out, and Kin gets punished by Sans. Dolan running for the hills now as Keyboy walks him down. Kelra. No way Mueza jumps on him.
Again, the peel looked already so good for Dewa. Octa being able to deny that pick over. The reaction timing coming from Dewa, maybe still being able to get out. But at the end of the day, Dolan as well, still a level below of Kyrie on the Baxia earlier on, 10-9. And unfortunately was unable to get that retribution down. And Onic, again, pick up another neutral objective.
It was a miscommunication, execution, because the final slash and the final requiem doesn't click. But I don't think even if it's clicked, they're gonna win the team fight, because Onic right now is just styling on Dewa. They just Ludwig just want to be flickering in. It's crazy.
And it's confirmed. Kelra finds it more difficult to get interviewed than it is to play, because look at the heart rate. It's 67. Up there on stage it was 100. Now spatial migration and the Valor Requiem. Okay, Litpi will get punished, so at least you know they're human.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, this is what we're talking like about Dewa's draft that is good, but Onyx draft, on the other hand, is also so very good, especially when they get the snowball. They have the unkillable Kyrie. Yeah.
Oh, what the heck, dude? That's 2 tanks. Maybe. He's supposed to be the one dealing damage. Dolan walking up on Keyboy. Again, they're trying to go for it. It's a mount down as well. Kin goes in. Spatial Migration locks him down, and it's a killing spree for Dolan. Kin dives into the back line, and that's a Violent Requiem to shut Kyrie down.
Good
Another
shutdown.
Spatial Migration. Dolan and Weza with the instant response goes in against Sans, immobilized, and Kin is back online. The final slash on Kelra. He's able to flicker out of the Spatial Migration, but that gold lead is down. Lutpi gonna be looking for the play now. Dolan goes in, gets caught on the mountain shocker. Kelra looking for it. Lutpi dives in. Dolan able to get away with the Spatial Migration, and the Lord spawns back in the game.
That was a 3-4-0 trade. Octa flickered for that, by the way. Unfortunately missed. Was that worth it for Dewa? It was, right?
I think it was worth it, especially Dewa is the one behind in the game, and actually getting 3 kills means that you're getting gold, you're getting farm, and also you're getting space for the pot, for the Arlot, for the Gwyn to farm out and get the items that they needed.
Violent Requiem in the red tree. They get him, but Keyboy gets a massive stun. The final slash lands. But there's no combo right now. Lippy in the air right now. But Kin goes to the Vengeance, gets caught with the RWM, goes back in. But it's Kelro takes him down now. Mueza goes for the mount on Sans, brings him back, but there's no one. Wait, Kelra. Oh, wow. That was a bit risky, man. He just bursted the glue while he was on top of Sans. Spatial Migration, the Violent Requiem now lands onto Kai. With Baby doing damage. Another Spatial Migration. Great Traceless. Keyboy in the back as well. That's the feathered airstrike, and maybe helping out Octa, slowing him down with the corrosion sight to get the killing spree for Octa.
And here it is, Dewa. They're marching down into Onic. That base start should be able to get out. I don't know if Kelra can defend this one. He needs to get a little bit close and personal. You can see Moesa.
Kelra Lutpi trying to save him with the shifting skies, baby! Doing so much damage. Kyrie and Keyboy are up in 6. They'll get a charge off of this Lord, and that's it.
No Kyrie, no Chastis, Pauldron, maybe going wild.
And just like that, the gold lead has turned.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Onic being overconfident. Wait, are they gonna fight again?
Keyboy brought into the Violent Requiem. Again, Aldo, Eterna, you gotta play it perfect all the way if you're Onic. This draft from Dewa, I still stand by it. It's so good.
It's so good, like, their connection, they're being very well, but I think it's kind of Onic being too overzealous, too overconfident, like, they like flickering everywhere. Just, you know, maybe they're kind of feeling it now, or are they still sieging now? I think it's over, so yeah. So, that was a very, very long fight.
Yeah.
So to recap all that, maybe got his Holy Trinity, and he's going for the Malefic Gun to shred out Kyrie, to shred out Lutpi, and also Keyboy. But man, Claude against the Yisanshin, when your Traceless is, when you use your Traceless, you're kind of cooked.
You can't go anywhere. You get stuck there.
Yep.
It looks like Dewa again, once again, trying to spot it out. Lutpi picking up the Chastis for the Sora. Giving it another layer to try and, you know, level things out.
Trying to fight again.
Yeah, there is not. He didn't get the red tree on the purple buff. Kin's gonna be poked down as well. Moeza jumps into the back line. But he gets poked out. RWM blocking him down as well. Moeza, tenacity built up. Just with the tough boots, and he gets out of the immobilization.
But remember, those resources have been spent. 30 seconds left for the next neutral objective to spawn, which is that Lord. The real-time victory rate has actually shifted now. This is by Infinix, 81% for Dewa United.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because Dewa is much more scaling, especially with the Gwyn, with the, you know, semi-tank build. And also Kin scaling to finishing the Oracle and also the Rose Gold and going for the War Axe. You know, just Kin special, just building also semi-tank build on Arlet because he's just too good on that hero. But for Onic, man, I think their damage is kind of lacking on the late game. So I think Dewa is in a very comfortable spot.
Even though you're a savant for Ice Queen 1?
Yep, I'm a merchant, but I mean, it's a Yishan Shin, it's a Baxia. You need more damage, man. You need more damage as a Yi.
Yeah. If it's a long team fight and Sans gets the poke down, I think it'll be great. But again, for Dewa, just one all in, and it's going to be very tough. Moeza, fully stacked up on Keyboy, can go for the Mount all in. That position, very scary. Keyboy can get caught by a spatial migration, and at this point, they can go for him. Yeah, the far lane control. Kelra's going to have to be sent down there.
They're ignoring it.
They're looking for it. They were looking for a fight.
Half HP on the Lord. Dolan. Oh, he tried to go for the jump. Final slash.
Oh,
Oh,
missed.
it's a whip combo. It's a
Oh.
botch combo. The RWM on Dolan. Limpy goes to the skies as well. CC immune on the back line, and that's going to be Keyboy jumping in with the Raging Sandstorm. Kelra still able to dump away. Kyrie going to be mounted on, but Kelra still doing damage with Sans. Even while he's mounted on, they're going to go for the kill. That's Kelra.
Kelra.
Flickering forward against Kin. A big mistake by Kelra. For the first time this season, Valor Requiem catches Sans. Dolan's legendary. Limpy's gunned down. He goes untargetable. He's able to survive for now, but Octa's gonna go with the wings by wings. He has the Predator airstrike. He pops it down and snipes Limpy in the bush. Now it's just Sky. 8 seconds for Keyboy. Maybe Dolan and Kin up. I don't think this is salvageable. Spatial migration lands. The Violent Requiem as maybe goes in for the gun down. Kai gets caught in the final slash. He's still alive. Can they clear out the wave? That's Keyboy with the Raging Sandstorm. Onto the wave. It's Kai! What? How did he survive that? Keyboy holding the wave. They're going to try to go for the end. Sans is back up in 3. Kyrie's holding the wave down.
No wave, no wave, no wave, no wave.
Maybe he's going to die. Traceless.
Oh!